Hi everyone, welcome to the podcast Namma Bengaluru. This is your host Apurva Srinivas. I just want to begin this episode by saying what an incredible audience you all are. I thank each and every one of you for the tremendous interest and appreciation in this podcast. I feel a lot more responsible and I try my best to incorporate all your valuable feedback in the episodes. Thank you once again. This week is special for multiple reasons. For the garden lovers in the city, the Orchid Society of Karnataka hosted Orchid Flower Show in Namma Bengaluru. Orchids are flowers which are very rare in color, known to be impossible to be created by man. They have unique shapes. They look like butterflies, some look like spiders, some look like having a human face speaking to us. So, this exhibition helps us respect the diversity of nature more, conserve and preserve them. This week, we also celebrated Gandhi Jayanti and National Wildlife Week. Our inspiration to Namma Bengaluru podcast today comes from Gandhian politics and cities as places where people's aspirations and dreams come true. Mahatma Gandhi ji celebrated the power of politics by showing the power to disagree with the government as well, but in the most creative ways. Hence, even in a time when a huge population of India were less educated and underfed, he was able to lead them. The power of it was such that it sent a large message to the British while being highly successful. Taking this inspiration, many movements such as Chipko and Apiko movement were successful. The idea is dissent and democracy goes hand in hand. Indian Constitution gives the people fundamental right to freedom of speech and expression. This means we have the right to disagree and the right to take another point of view, right to form associations in a peaceful manner. The legacy left by Mahatma Gandhi ji in Satyagraha and Dandi March has inspired cities like Namma Bengaluru. People are very active here. They celebrate social causes in the same spirit as many festivals. Vatal Nagraj is one of the most prominent faces of Horata and Chaluvalis in Bengaluru. He is the champion of creative dissent, now known in his signature black glasses and hat. He has his incredible ways of protests, which are truly creative and ingenious. He is known to use every conceivable items, local resources and props in his protests. He has led procession of bullock carts to Vidhana Saudha when fuel prices were hiked. He has used several animals like donkeys, buffaloes and goats to protest on the causes of Kannada language, Kaveri river dispute, Mahadayi river dispute, freedom of public and press during Valentine's, job reservation in Karnataka. The theatrics of Vatal Nagraj is an excellent example of democracy working in its truest form because he stands as a symbol to create awareness among people, make the government accountable, and keep democracy alive. Vatal Nagraj has made himself the go-to man for Kannada causes through his creative protests. Today, a road in Bengaluru is named in his honor. It's not just him, the entire civil society groups are active. Recently, the civil society affiliated to Horatada Hakkigagi Janandolana protested against a ban put on them to protest only from the Freedom Park. So during the Kaveri dispute, the police of Bengaluru picked people up from various places they were protesting and put them safely in the Freedom Park for protest. But the people protested, saying, "Why is it that you have put a limit on us?" And they questioned the government of such an order. So this continues. People are quite active in seeking their rights. They make no delay in asking for justice, and they fight for a greater good. They want to make a city where their aspirations come true. Now, coming back to the issue of water conservation, it is my privilege today to talk about Ravi Shah, an artist, a sculptor, the man behind constant advocacy, conservation, and lake rejuvenation of Doddagubbi Lake in Hennur. He has recreated the idea of rejuvenating lakes by creating sacred grooves called as Devara Kadu in Kannada. Devara Kadu are places where people attach holy, cultural, religious significance to it. They organically preserve the wildlife and vegetation in this area. They restrict it from polluting activities. He has created an amazing artistic impression of forest pond ecosystem, showing that forest cannot survive without lake and lake cannot survive without forest. He believes in surrounding the lakes with forest boundary rather than stonewalling them as tanks. So there are multiple ideas that he's built around conservation of lakes. And Ravi has happily agreed to join us in our future episodes to talk about the ground situation of lake conservation. Last but not the least, whenever we bring the name of Kaveri River, we remember several people associated to it. One such name is the sandalwood actor Ambarish, grandson of the famous violinist Chaudhaya. He hails from the largely agrarian district Mandya, abundantly irrigated by river Kaveri. He is known to have relentlessly fought for the agrarian issue of Mandya farmers, bringing modern amenities to agriculture, drinking water issues right up to the parliament. More importantly, he represents a larger than life symbol in terms of generosity of the people of Karnataka, earning the name as Kaliyuga Karna. Please stay tuned for the next episode. Jai Karnataka, Jai Hind.